Hey guys, Buff Gaming back bringing another video, and today we're covering the Union Black blueprint for the Kilo 141 of the HK433. So I'm going to show you this blueprint. This is an old blueprint that I used yesterday on live stream on shipment. I ended up having a really good game, was surprised by how it handled. So this is really the first time I've used it, and I've been in love with the 433 lately, if you've been catching up with the videos. So we'll go through this blueprint. I'll show you the blueprint at base, how I like to equip it, and then show you some gameplay for it in multiplayer. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So here we have the Union Black blueprint. This is not specifically how it comes, but this is how I like to customize it and use it for CQB combat. So go ahead first and jump out to the actual challenge itself. We go to my barracks here. You'll see this is called the Infiltrator, the challenge that's in your barracks. So this is one of the ones that was initially in Season 0, back prior to Season 1. So what you needed to do to unlock this was the following. So it's a 7 objective challenge. You need to infill and complete 3 public matches, capture 30 flags in domination, execute 10 finishing moves, get 50 kills with ghost perk enabled, capture 15 flags in ground war, get 60 kills using suppressed weapons, and then the last one is going to be capture 20 headquarters in headquarters mode, which all these are pretty easy, just a little tedious and time consuming. You can see you get some nice calling cards, specifically the green team calling card there. And you get the skull emblem, which I use both of those, that emblem and the calling card as well. And then obviously you get the Infiltrator. So at base, this is what the Infiltrator looks like. It's an integral suppressed HK433. And we see here it comes with the sleight of hand perk, a rear grip being granulated grip tape, and the FFS CQ stock. And the barrel is the Singard Arms Whisper, which we said is that integral suppressor built into this weapon. So let's go ahead. I'll jump in and show you what I did with this to use it in the live stream game that you're going to be seeing here. If we jump out to my weapons, and I'll go down to this one here. So first off, we'll go to it. Now, how I use this in the video that you're going to see is as it came, just with, so we still had sleight of hand on there. The only thing I added was the combat site there for the holographic. So that's the only addition I added to the blueprint that I used here in shipment, and it handled amazingly. So now going back and looking at it, I equipped this thing on the fly once I realized it was shipment for realism. But going back and looking at it, I think sleight of hand perk is definitely good, but I would honestly replace that with the Commando foregrip. So let's strip it down, take a look at it. Here's the base 433 with the Union Black blueprint. Now, if we were to customize this from base, we're going to skip out on the muzzle, obviously, because we don't need that. The barrel, we're going to want that Singard Arms Whisper. So the pros here is going to be the sound suppression and bullet velocity, with the cons being ADS speed, which is interesting because it is the shortest barrel that you can get for the Kilo. But nonetheless, it does give you the muzzle and the barrel attachment all in one. So that's pretty good. Laser, we skip out on that. Now the optic, obviously I was using the holographic sight, so that's just going to be precision sight picture and a slight bump to your ADS speed. And then the stock, we want that FSS close quarter stock. This is going to be a pro to our ADS speed, and the con being aiming stability, which this is obviously a CQS build, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. Perk, again, you can use sleight of hand or anything else you wanted here, but I'm going to skip out on this for my preferred build. Now, obviously, the blueprint came with the granulated grip tape. This is going to assist with your aiming stability and aim walking steadiness. The rubberized grip tape is going to help with your recoil control, and the stipple grip tape is going to assist with your ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, which, looking back at it in retrospect, this is the one you're going to want to use if you're going to use this for CQS, for something like shipment. But what I had on it was the granulated grip tape, and it still performed very well. Now, in the ammunition, we're going to just stay with that 30-round Stanag mag for the 5.56, and then the underbarrel, what I like is the Commando foregrip. And you can see it looks aesthetically very pleasing. You don't need the blueprint to make this weapon. All of these attachments are unlocked. The only difference between the blueprint and the base Kilo 141 of the HK433 is going to be you have the Union Jack there on the side of the weapon. And I believe that's really it. That's all I noticed. It's not a huge cosmetic change to the blueprint. This is free to unlock. And you can see there. Now, you can see in the background, it does handle really well with these attachments with the recoil. That Commando foregrip I like just because you don't take a hit to the ADS speed on the weapon, and the pros being the recoil stabilization and the aim and stability. So you kind of get two and one there. Your only con being movement speed, so you're not taking a hit to the ADS speed for something like that. And now this build is very similar to the HK433C, or the carbine build that I did for the weapon conversions. I'll go ahead and link that below. Very similar to that. I think the only real change that I made there was that I had a tack laser on the weapon and maybe a different grip as well. So go ahead and check that out also. I think overall this weapon, I'm very surprised with how this handled on a map like Shipment. As I said, I equipped it on the fly, and you can see in the gameplay, I got a chopper almost right off the bat. I was playing a little bit cautious and just running and gunning and trying to take cover as best I could. But this thing's deadly accurate. It definitely puts people down quick, especially in realism when you get those one-shot headshots. And the one thing that I was surprised with, the one thing I was using this mainly is because if you were watching the stream, I was using the 433 to try and level it up completely. I still had, I think, 3 or 4 levels to go to completely complete the weapon. And so I was, when I saw Shipment, I went ahead and put this blueprint on because I knew it was a good CQS build. So I put that on. It was really my first time using this actual blueprint. Just slapped the hollow sight on there and we were off. So I think I went like plus 25 with this game. Had a chopper right off the bat there and just crushed the enemy team. I really was not a fan of Shipment when it first came out, but after I've played it a little bit more, specifically in realism, yeah, I think it's definitely hit or miss. If you can get lucky enough to be to get your kill streaks and get like an AC-130 or a chopper gunner, it's definitely a whole lot of fun. Although you do die a lot, which you will see in the game. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You're going to take a lot of deaths, and I think 2 of our teammates, I think, were beginners to the game, and one of them went, I think, 4 and 40 or 4 and 45 or something. It can be a very punishing map if you're not careful and able to move and work your corners and work your angles, and also utilize the cover, the little cover that there is on the map. So you'll see I do take about 20 or 30 deaths, but I do finish plus 25 positive in the 50 kill range. So definitely a good game. Get that chopper gunner. So let me know what you guys think of this blueprint down below. If you've been watching the favorite weapon videos and the blueprint videos lately, as well as the conversions that I've done for the 433, you know this is one of my favorite weapons in the game, hands down right now. I do prefer it over the M4A1. I have not really touched the M4 that much unless it's to build conversions or to level it up in order to build those conversions. But the 433, I'd say, is right on par with the M4. The M4 may be slightly better, but I think the 433, in my opinion, is the preferred weapon. The rate of fire is just as fast, as not faster, and I just prefer the way it handles overall. So let me know what you guys think of this particular blueprint. Also, be sure to check out the Season 2 wishlist video that I did the other day. I believe that was last weekend. We went through a bunch of weapons and attachments and blueprints that I wanted to see for Season 2 and beyond in order to make new weapon conversions and give us new blueprints for cosmetic changes to make new weapons like an Alpha AK-47 or 74 and an XM8 for the G36. I think overall cosmetic changes like that for blueprints would be a step in a good direction, as well as adding attachments just to specific weapons like 5.56 to the SCAR to give you the SCAR L, and then something like introducing one weapon with the right attachments, for example being the HK417. If we have the right attachments like a 5.56 conversion and barrel adjustments, we can make the HK416 as well as the M27 IAR out of that. So one weapon, we can make 3 different builds there and a bunch of different variants based on the barrel specifications that they were to give us. So let me know, sound out below what you're looking forward to for Season 2. Also, it's all but confirmed that, heavily teased, that Ghost is probably going to be our featured operator for the season once it kicks off on February 12th, I believe. So let me know down below what you're excited to see for Season 2. And I'm going to leave you guys with this gameplay on Shipment with the Union Jack blueprint for the HK433. So until next time, Buckner Gaming, out.
Enemy at the dumpster.
King L, what's going on, brother? Tiger. Hazmat, welcome back. Oof. We just got a beautiful chopper gunner on this. Love it. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that's you, Taylor. Jeez.
He was online.
Oh, God.
Securing the HQ.
Oh, they spawned right on me.
Enemy at the dump. Enemy UAV. Allied UAV overhead.
Oof. Your UT keeps closing? That's weird. Oh boy. Oh man, they are everywhere.
Enemy at the dump. HQ. Enemy at the forklift.
Hopefully that's our... Oh. Oh, it's not ours.
Yeah, only if you could tell. But no.
I know.
HQ
Cargo
secure.
containers.
HQ moving soon. Get ready. Friendly shield deployed.
Oh god. Got wrecked right there. Oh my god, it's C4.
Enemy at the dump.
Oh. Ouch. That was a not good spawn, right in the line of fire.
HQ is clear. Enemy at the forklift.
Oof.
They're
Man,
capturing
this map
HQ.
is
Go.
crazy. Ouch.
Our level 1
Enemy
just
cruise
got
missile.
its first kill. Nice.
Yay.
HQ contested. Enemy on the HQ.
Ouch. Getting wrecked right now. I started throwing with the chopper gunner though, so I can't be too mad.
HQ lost.
Oh. Ooh, nice shot.
They've reached the halfway point. Get moving.
It is always a very tough map.
We have taken the HQ. Enemy at the cargo containers.
Dude, I've died probably 10 times in a row right now. Okay, I gotta just sit in a corner, and that's how we're gonna play.
Enemy at the dump. Online. Secure it. Allied UAV overhead.
Oh man, you know what's not fun?
30 seconds.
Playing realism.
We are out of time. Move.
My character feels like he's moving so slow, even though, like, my character feels like he's moving so slow, even though I have like a good, quick, fast class on. I don't know. Oh, we gotta. It's over here. Nope.
HQ secure.
Whoa!
10 seconds. Get ready to move. Enemy UAV overhead. Care package found. New HQ established.
Oh.
Enemy UAV overhead. HQ active. Move secure. They're capturing the HQ.
Got a guy last second with my pistol. Wow, we didn't get any headquarters, huh? Jeez. That's good.
I can't wait to see what these level 2s got.
11 and 4. Good God.
Oh my god, 4 and 40. Oh.
That is bad. That is very bad.